Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with another Boruto review. And where I'm going to start is Ryugi. So, is it just me, or is Ryugi getting too much characterization for a filler character? The only examples I could think of that had this much characterization of a character within a filler arc are Guren and Yukimaru. That is it. I have never seen a filler character aside from them get as much characterization as as Ryugi. I haven't. I simply haven't, and I'm just conflicted. Is Ryugi gonna have a bigger part in this later? I hope so because he seems like such an intriguing character, and I think he's gonna give a dynamic to the team. There's gonna be basically two ice users if that's the case, him and Kyoha or Kyoho. Keep forgetting her name. She's a character from the Kakashi novel, and we know she's gonna play out a role later because of the fact that, according to the novel, she is in charge of Huzuki Castle, which is canon according to the manga, but we don't really get a direct reference to her. So it'd be interesting to have two ice style users in Boruto after we just assumed that all of them died out after Haku. Originally, we just assumed, okay, that's the end of the ice style users, and then we get Kyaho and we get Ryugi. But as for the assumption that Ryugi is going to play a bigger role later on, I want him to, but I'm not sure. It's not like a guaranteed at this point. I'll wait to see how this arc ends. And this is the thing about this arc. This arc's been magnificent. It just proves something that was a lingering suspicion in my head that Boruto is more economics based as opposed to Naruto, which is more philosophy based. It's kind of it's odd when you think about it because now that all this animalistic tension between countries over nationality and kinship is over. All that's left is the economic world that's expanding, and a lot of the conflict we see in Boruto is economy based. It's monetary, has to do with stuff like that. So that's interesting. I wonder if we're gonna stay on this path, or if the path is gonna diverge later on. Probably gonna diverge specifically because of the events following the Boruto movie. So I just wonder. And okay, this episode had two parts: the flashback and the Shikadai Ryugi part. Those are the two main parts. There have been other bits and pieces here and there, but they're not that important. And honestly, he has formed a very strong relationship with Shikadai, and it'd be a shame to see it go to waste, to be quite honest. Uh, and it's nice to see this because Boruto needs filler. It needs good filler. And I've been arguing a lot that the filler in Boruto is actually canon material because it's just so intertwined with the current story. It has a lot to do, a lot of information relating to events following in the manga are being deputed and explained in the anime. So it's a very essential part of the story, and I think the way it's gonna go is we're gonna get canon material that better explains stuff that happens in the manga, or better explains stuff that is about to happen in the manga, and so on and so forth. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ryugi becomes a side character later on that works for another village, similar to the folk in Sasuke's tale at the very end. Remember the girl with the Kutsuryugan and the Kekkei Genkai users that have been given to the hidden cloud, and yeah, the girl with the Kutsuryugan that went to the hidden mist along with keep forgetting the two other guys' name, Fugiyumi or something like that, Fugiyuma. I'm not quite sure. So what his role is going to be later on, I do not know, but it'll just be a shame to see that relationship with Shikadai just go to waste. Um, yeah, so that's the first part. The second part is the flashback, and oh boy, This could go wrong really easily, and I really do not want it to go wrong. The way this could go wrong is if Gecko was revealed to be the person in charge of killing Ryugi's dad. But you're gonna be like, hey, but we saw the guy that killed Ryugi's dad. He wasn't Gecko. But remember, Gecko's ability is that he could control people. That's what he explained this chapter. And it could go, if that happens, I think it will really degrade the arc because it's a very predictable anime trope, especially in shonen and really classic animes. It's a very classical trope that I really don't want to see used because even if it wasn't, okay, even if it wasn't a trope, you by doing this, you're reducing someone like Gecko to a villainous character without any idea. This is the thing. Villains are good when they have ideals that they follow, but aren't blatantly bad. Like killing Ryugi's dad, that's being blatantly bad, so to speak. An interesting villain would have been Gecko without doing something like that, if he did it in the first place. That is just my perspective on the matter at hand. So that's a worry. If it's revealed that Gecko did kill Ryuki's dad, then I'm gonna be really pissed. I hope not. I hope to the Lord above that that is not the case. And by the way, I know this is late. I had a Valentine, and you know it was an interesting day. So other than that, a little heads up, I'm gonna be making a economics in Boruto video. Probably gonna come up either today or sometime next week. Not quite sure. Yeah, so that's it with this video. I'm gonna rethink stuff, wait for the chapters to drop, and make new videos. And until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.